No, I don't think so, because I don't think this has ever been about getting to the truth. Because the truth is, the articles of impeachment they brought forward are deeply flawed. They don't rise to the constitutional burden of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Abuse of power, not a crime. Obstruction of Congress, technically a crime, but not in this instant where the president has the right to assert executive privilege over his conversations and communications with his advisors. This was a sham on their part.
It's fascinating, and I want to put this Quinnipiac poll up because this talks about, did you want the president removed? Do you not want the president removed? And you can see right there, 47% say yes, he should be impeached and removed. 48% say no. You look down a little bit and you can see that independents, it's 44, 48%. I mean, this really, all of this stuff just really did not move the needle like Democrats thought it would, Ken.
It was doomed to fail from the start. Everyone knew it. And it's, quite the coincidence that they brought this impeachment proceeding in an election year. In my mind, this was never about getting to the truth or our constitutional basis for impeachment. This was about a craven political move for power to dirty the president up in an election year.
Yeah, and what I'm amazed about is that we have closing arguments on Monday. The game's over. We know the president is not going to be removed from office. So the game's over. You have Democrats giving their closing arguments on Monday. What's the focus? Is this for posterity? What's the focus? I mean, it's like you know that your client has been acquitted, and you still got to give the closing argument.
Well, look, that's the way it goes. At the end of a trial, each side gets to lay out their arguments, and it's up to the jury to decide. And they're going to decide. And I think we all know what the result is going to be.
Yeah, and that's the question is we know the result. We know that Monday are closing arguments. There's going to be some work done on Tuesday. The vote really to acquit or not comes on Wednesday. And then in between there, you have the State of the Union address. And the question becomes, if you're President Trump, do you go in the State of the Union address feeling robust, emboldened, or is there kind of a cloud still lingering over you?
I mean, I think he should feel emboldened. If he is acquitted, which it's anticipated he will be, under the eyes of the law, he has done nothing wrong. And we have to remember that. And we have to respect the fact that he is acquitted. If someone is acquitted at trial, in a criminal trial, we can't go around saying they did it or they were guilty. They were acquitted. In the eyes of the law, in the Constitution that I swore an oath to uphold anyway, he is innocent if he's acquitted.
And I got to go, Ken, but what do you make of, we're hearing maybe a couple of Democrats also vote to acquit the president?
Well, I think it would speak to their standing on principle, because the charges put forward do not make out impeachable offenses. And I respect the fact that they would uphold the Constitution.
Ken Belkin, good to hear from you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, meantime, Elizabeth Warren is back on the campaign trail. As the Senate impeachment trial takes a break for the weekend, Alicia Cunha is following Warren as she makes her final pitch to Iowa voters before the state's caucuses.